Hello everyone, welcome back to another stream, another recording. We're going to play a little bit on the MCBC Survival. I've been here by quite a bit. I do need to make some apologies though. Apparently, from what I've been seeing is I was playing around with my filters on OBS a while back, and I actually turned one of them off, so my actual recordings weren't exactly the way I had them before. So I probably had 3 or 4 recordings, but not the full proper audio settings. But anyways, we'll deal with that, and nothing I can do, and I'm not going to run them in the post, so we'll just move on. We forget that little incident happened. The reason why Minecraft just crashed is because I tabbed over to OBS and it doesn't like that. I still don't have a second monitor up to deal with that situation. So I am back at my camp. I have I'm not going to really call this a hidden trapdoor thingy, my tool repair thing. Everyone knows it's there, but well, I mean obviously I'm showing on video, so it's really not hidden, but it's one of those cool things I just like to. So that's why I'm actually naked, because I was repairing some tools, and I didn't repair all my tools, but anyways, I don't use my fortune pick that often anyhow, so I don't know if I need cobble or if I really need. So anyways, I am back at base. We'll just leave the wither skull there. What I really need is my dragon skull back that I put in the graveyard, but I would like for decorations back at my but I gave it away for the greater community, so hopefully we're going to do the dragon maybe this weekend or something like that, and I'll just simply, when we start exploring, I'll simply just get another one. So we have an enderman. I am just some XP there, so I'm just checking a couple of quick things out here before I head back to the dome and my coral house. Just want to see how things are going. I don't even know why I'm bothering with the bread maker over here. He is slow compared. He said for bread making, I turned off the village farm by just shutting that gate, and so he does bread. He just doesn't do very much of it. So what I'm going to do is head back to the dome. Well, I'll probably sleep then head back to the dome. Folks, this is going to be my village trading post area. I haven't really started on it. I got a base down, foundations down. Basically, the reason why I haven't done anything is I want to see what the new update's gonna bring, whenever that's gonna happen. So, and I'm just too lazy to harvest that, so I'm not gonna worry about that. Let's see how my vegetable farm's going. So that should be all full. They're not quite into that yet, but they're into that. So everything here is full, and it's starting to fill into that. So is he actually, I can't remember if they farm at night or not. And this 2 spots are for shulker boxes, so if I want to quickly fill up shulker boxes, I just drop them there and they fill. Yada yada yada. You know the routine. So I'm not entirely sure how long I'm going to record tonight. He's just being kind. Oh, he's doing that. He's just, and he'll throw there. So he's just throwing. He gets caught up in the hoppers. Oops. So yeah, that's all there is to that. Anyways. So let's go. Let's go home. Now to get here the other day, I needed to go a roundabout way, thanks to Ginger. Well, it wasn't his fault. There was a massive chunk error in the nether. So basically, he made a roundabout route, which was a little bit nerve-wracking because he essentially cut it, the tunnel, right up against the chunk error. So every time you turn to your right, it was nothing but void, nether void. So, and it was a huge chunk, so it was quite a walk around. So let's just, straighten the boat. Today was a okay day at work, actually, for me. Wasn't too crazy. Usually people pretty well left me alone, actually. There's a few little trouble things I had to deal with, but they were very minor. And basically I'm training someone to cover me for going on holidays, which is really, really nice. It's only been 7 years. I feel pretty confident about going on holidays this summer. First week could be in May, mid-May. So it's kind of nice you can go on holidays and not have to worry about a crap load of stuff when you come back. Now over the years, I had some of my office mates do the best possible job they could do to cover me, but we just didn't have time to train them up properly and cover some of the problems. So this is kind of a new policy. Things should be improved, so I am looking forward to my holidays. And first week in May, I get 3 weeks, so probably take a couple of Fridays off here and there, and then so the shortcut, or the alternative route, which I'll call it, starts, and I might actually open this up. Yeah, right. No. I sort of being cautious around the. I guess that she hasn't. If that one hasn't attacked me, I'm safe. Think that's it. So all of that was gone. So yeah, that's the alternative route. It zigs and zags. So if I need to get on foot, that's the way to go. So anyways, yes, I've been re-evaluating some of my design choices over at the Coral House. And I have done some things that I particularly do not like. They seem like a good idea at the time, but when you sit back and you think, no, that's not gonna work, I gotta change that. Well, that's just gonna happen. Now, whether or not I'm going to do it all tonight, I doubt it. I don't actually expect to be on this realm very long. So let's start off by sleeping. I don't think there's anybody else here. No, so we can sleep. Now, Tangle and I did do a bunch of harvesting of coral at a place that we found. Gotta go somewhere to an alternative place simply because I'm running out of blue coral at my place, so, and we need a lot more blue coral. So, bad design decisions that I've made. Number one, these hats. Gotta go. All that hat and all that water coral is gonna go. Not working for me. There's a couple of reasons for it. I mean, yes, I don't mind gaudy, but here's what happens. Watch. Oh, that's kind of cool. You can't see the goddamn freaking house. You can't really see the house because these things are blocking your view. I'm also on the crappy controller, so it's a little bit tight. I still haven't got around to finding the USB cable for my my good controller. So yeah, those have to go. Thing is, I do like red coral, and I don't have a whole lot of red coral. So the second decision is I'm going to leave the base, but I am seriously considering removing all the brain coral and putting the fiery red coral. So all this coral here, I'm going to remove and replace it with that. I'll probably do one side or half of one side, take a look, see what it has. Probably leave it a couple of days just to see. Second bad decision. Well, actually, I've already cleaned up part of my bad decision. Where you see the iron bars, I actually had coral. So I had red coral there, blue coral there. So it was actually a solid wall. Seemed like a good idea at the time, but it just closed things in. You know, see the weird weather I get here. So it just closed in things too much. Bad decision. So I decided to open it up. The bars are stopping the water. Perfectly fine with that. My only question now is, do I want to go with the red on the top, or like this, or just have the iron bars? I am leaning towards getting rid of the red and then bumping up a using the direct walls to put the uprights in for the lampshades going around the outside. I am inclined to get rid of that. I could use dirt. I'm gonna have water all over the place, so I'm inclined to use dirt, or I'll probably just use sponges, because the sponges, I have lots of sponges. We are raiding another water monument, so yeah, those are some bad design decisions I have made recently. When you're designing stuff, you're going to make bad decisions. That's just the way it's going to go. A good designer knows when to look, reevaluate, ask. Now, I've not asked anybody about this. I just reevaluated it on my own. But a good we'll take a look at that and say, is this working? In my case, it's not working. So, yeah. I'm starting to actually label all my stuff. And the reason for that is that I die, at least people know who to give it back to. I still have all this to label. I should probably do that later, but I have my armor to label. I'll do that later. I am also in the process of building a second set of. I think I almost got it all. Takes a little bit of time. I have most of the books, and I'm also making it identical, so I can easily swap out if I lose something for whatever reason. So that's the secret there, and I like it in this combination. Blast, protection, inspiration, fire protection. I always have fire protection on. I also have on my chest plate, I have projectile protection. So yeah, those are some bad design decisions I've made recently. Don't be afraid to be hard on yourself when you're dealing with something like this, and don't be afraid to just simply get rid of stuff that doesn't work. Also, you know, your design decisions might change. Like I had the issue where I was putting the tree in the wrong location. That was interfering with the sight lines of other players. Now, they told me up front it wasn't going to be a problem, but to me it was a problem. It was just poor community design. So yeah, you have to look at things like that. I hate being on a community follows realm and no one taking in consideration what's going on beside you or near you, how it affects. I've been on a few of those. That's why you'll see me on, if I'm ever on a community realm like that, usually I'm building far away. That just doesn't reduce the griefing. It also gives you more options on the design aspect. Now, we do have some more skelly horses. They're at the mob head farm location. That's going to be Fozzo's job to get them here and tie them up. I honestly wish you can get skeleton dogs and cats. I should use a texture pack for that. That'd be a good idea. Anyway, I'm just gonna hover around to see if there's anything new going on. Just to see. We had a an issue over in this area with massive, not massive, I say a chunk error that allowed us to find another spawner, spider spawner. Let's just check out my oh, that was a little bit of a hard landing. So yeah, I actually had to fix it because this was actually technically broke. My alarm, basically this here tells you when all of these chunks are full. All these are full. Their indicator really needs to be on this one. But that's probably not a good idea because it will keep triggering and firing. So it could be a lag machine. Let's not do that. I'm thinking of ways to actually expand this. I might do that this weekend. Completely revamp it. We want to keep this in for the simple reason. Actually, I'm really kind of curious to see if there is any being thrown down. Doesn't look like there's any being thrown down there. What threw us for a loop is we had him thrown before, and then there was an update. We thought it was gone, and realized he was thrown in a different location. He was thrown in at the floor, and then Ginger went up and kind of repaired him, gave him more options to throw, so we got him back. So basically, he's throwing two at there's probably two of them throwing two at a time, or one at a time. Anyways, they're awfully busy in there. And the iron farm is... Okay, I can't call this our iron farm. We'll call this a bread farm that occasionally makes iron. So this is going to be Boo's modern build area. I do want to build a house here once I get permission, but it's not going to be for a while. Wait, oh, actually I hit him. A bit of a miracle there. So yeah, we're just doing a quick tour here, and looks like he's marking out some stuff. Not sure what's going on there. Technically, it's none of my business. It's his build area. Oh, I screwed that up. Luckily, I probably only need one. Oh, I probably have enough. I have enough. So yeah, another thing I can't remember if I honestly can't remember if I did this on camera or not. I built a second canopy up here. That I did. So I am looking to, I also have to start thinking about interior in here, namely bedroom, kitchen. This is going to be the public, like more like the grand ball, probably put a great table in. That tree is going to go. I don't particularly like it. I really don't need it. I do have to finish the waterfall, which in itself is not going to be that terribly difficult. The other day I was working. Why is it being so difficult? No idea. All of being a noob. So basically, yeah, wherever you see dirt, there's going to be water cascading down. I had to plug it up because this area wasn't contoured correctly, so I'm in the process of cleaning up. And no, I don't have a shovel on me, because that would make sense. So basically, I want this is going to be ground level here. And it's going to be flush against this wall here. So I basically, I really need to make another set of picks that are not Don't ask me how I killed it. A dolphin just died. That's wrong color of terracotta anyway. That's orange. Oh yeah, I want orange terracotta here. So yeah, it's all got to be done at some point, so. Somebody was following me. So yes, folks, this is pretty typical of my recordings. Pretty laid back, pretty relaxed. I'm not going to ask you for typical, you know, how they get on about their, you know, buttons on YouTube. You know what I'm talking about, likes and subs and all that stuff. That's all numbers, and I get enough numbers at work and I don't want to deal with it. So sit back and just watch me play a little bit of Minecraft. I hope some people learn something, learn what to do, learn what not to do. Learning what not to do is just as important as learning what to do. So if you see me do something stupid and you do a face palm, well, that's not such a bad thing either. It's also only a game, it's only blocks. So don't get too wrapped up in it. think possibly I've screwed that. Yes. So basically, oh no, I didn't. Basically, this is going to be so it's going to be this high out to this point, and then from here on out it's going to drop, and I really should go get a shovel. Before I do that, let's just try one thing. I'm going to do it over here. I'm going to do it right here. Just want to see if this is going to make sense. Oh, have you also noticed I've capped off my oh shoot, beacons? Simply I just didn't like the blue going shooting up in the air, but what I wanted to do at some point, and there's a design flaw actually in my beacons, the pyramid portion, which I'm gonna have to reconfigure, is I'm gonna have an on and off switch for the beacons. That's what I'm gonna do. But for me to do that, I believe I need to lower the actual beacon pyramid and everything by 1 block, possibly 2. I'll probably just go 3 just to be sure, so I can put the pistons in. We shall see about that. This is getting a little bit more involved than I anticipated, but it's okay. I just want to see how this is going to look. So some of you might be thinking, well, you're wasting a lot of time putting all the brain coral and why don't you do it red? Well, at the time I did it, it seemed like a good idea and it seemed like the proper decision. But now that I'm thinking back on it, things change. I think, oh, let's just do this. So yes, things do change. Anyways, that didn't take a whole long time. And it's harder to come up with the pattern than it is actually. So let's go in here. This is where all my coral is. I just need 2 stacks. I do have more coral somewhere. I just can't remember where I put it all. Now let's go. Oh, hello, Mr. Spider. Let's go over here, and I need. Yeah, we'll do that. While I'm in here, first of all, I don't need those. Now, where's my junk chest? This is my junk chest. I don't really consider gunpowder junk, but anyways. C'est la vie. Now, yeah, I'm down in the water. Okay, so diorite. No idea what's in there. Granite. Terracotta. And no, none of this is marked. This is things like my coal, my iron. Dirt is this one here. Oh, 90% of these chests are going to be going away anyway, so I can't be bothered setting them up. As I get closer to finishing my coral house, a lot of this is going to be going somewhere else. So I'll be keeping some of the stuff, but not much. Gravel I'm keeping down here. I'm not getting much gravel, so I stone. So let's go to here. Okay. I have plenty of fireworks. I made a bunch of fireworks the other day. I'm pretty good at collecting all my creepers, my loot and stuff like that, so that's really not an issue for me. Okay, so take your head out very carefully, make sure there's no creepers about. Okay. These are the ones I'm sort of kind of worried about. Yep, that's fine. That is okay. I will fix that at some point. I was about to go shooting down there, but what I should get is I should have on me is an ender pearl, and then when I go down there, I can just easily get back up. Anyways, oh. Oh. Oh boy. That's just me being clumsy. There's no excuse for that. Excuse me 1 minute. I need to check something. I just need to check if someone was online yet. Oh, there's the invite. That's the invite from Tangle. Probably not going to join the party just yet. Nope. No, that's the pool. I gotta go this way. And that's the conduit just coming into play. I need some food. And I like that a whole lot better. So basically that's what I'm going to have to do with the entire floor. And it actually didn't take long, but I'm not going to do that at the moment. No, I won't do that. But basically that's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to knock all that stuff off. And I might actually... I'm actually going to probably move them to this location, to it there, there, and there. So it'll be 3 of them, and not what, 2, 4, 6. So it'll be 3. Yeah, basically, I'll be cutting them in half. And then I'm not going to make the tops. I may. Do I want to lower them? No, I don't want to lower them. But I will still stick with the red base. That will make sense. And then I'll just pop them there. And I'll pull them back. That'll open up the front. Then they'll remove the hidden features. I'm still not sure about the top. And then I gotta finish this. I kind of have to be careful with this. I can't really go a whole lot higher because then I run into the sightline issue I had over there. And I haven't come up with an idea with a pattern like that. This tree, doesn't matter what I do with it, I can build as high as I want. This here, I have to fix. I didn't quite make. Basically what it is going to be a seating lounge area with a fire pit in the middle. Maybe a table or a side table, and then a little bar beside it. But the problem is I made it a wee bit too small, so I'm not entirely sure why there's a dirt block there, but anyway, we'll go with that. So yeah, and then I gotta fix the water. All that water needs to be fixed. That in itself is not that hard to do. Pretty straightforward. This is how easy it is when you get proper tools. And that is without that's even without the beacon. Wish did I get skeleton? So basically, right now I have 3 conduits. I have this one here. I have one at the water monument at camp. I have one at the water monument that Tangle and I found. We're in the process of dismantling that one, so we haven't decided whether or not we're going to try and make it into a elder farm or not. But I also have 2 more pearls of the sea, because I had some treasure maps. So I have 5 of the suckers, which is really going to be really useful. So basically I want this all down to be orange terracotta down here. And I want it flat. Although, or do I? Now that I'm thinking about it, I need... Yeah, it's gotta be coral because I've ever placed a ball on dry land coral and then underneath it I have orange terracotta, like that makes sense. Oh shoot. So yeah, it's all gonna be coral down here at some point. Good thing we went and harvested a bunch of coral. It's quite lucky I don't mind traveling. So I'll do this for a while, and then what I'll do is when I get totally bored, I'll go do something else. I really don't feel like I'm not gonna work on the tree. I just don't have the energy to do that tonight. So that's just the way it is. I need to check something. I want the gold ore. I'm doing a pattern. You've seen the pattern in the in my basement, so the basement is going to be the last area I'm going to worry about. So yes, I'm leaving. All right, where are we at? Okay, this is all I gotta go. You want to start filling all these holes in, we're going to use stone for that. I also had to redesign the basement just a wee bit because of the corners, the way the corners jutted out. Because of course the building is not a perfect rectangle, it's got some it's contoured, so we're gonna leave this. This is the floor. This is yeah. Probably going to be 48 is where the floor is, so the coral is going to go in that I'll have to dig one more layout, but let me just carve all this out first. Now the weird thing about this is that this entire top section, or I shouldn't say, a good chunk of the top section is going to be covered in coral. But underneath it, I want another coral. And then I'm going to try to exploit it in some fashion, which I have not figured. Oh yeah, there's nothing like doing a job twice, which I have not figured out how I'm going to do it yet. So there we go. Oh. Anyways, I might have to start cutting this recording just a wee bit on the short side. I do have some things I have to do. Let's give it a few more minutes. How long have we been going? About 47 minutes. So we get another 15 out of her or so. Just go make it an even hour. Close. So it's looking a lot better than it was. What's happened is there's been these air pockets being formed under these rocks, and the fish get caught in them, and that's why you hear the flopping sound. Sometimes they die. And that's the bug there. When you break a block underneath, seagrass remains. And also there's another condition where it remains, so I just can't remember what it is. Tangle figured it out. Oh, that's probably just created a whole whack of lag for other people, so let's just so what I'll end up doing is covering a large section of that with ice, just regular ice. Maybe throw some torches on it. I could combine that with some water buckets, but if I felt energetic enough, which I don't do, which I'm not. So okay, stone. This is gonna be for sand and gravel, so gravel. Oh, I do have granite. Or do I? Yeah, there it is right there. There's granite. There's gravel. Terracotta. There's coral. You know what? Yeah, I have a place upstairs, so get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. I believe I had enough gold. Yeah, I'm doing a pattern in the floor. And then different sections, I'll have different one in the middle. I'll have like some diamonds or some, depending on the area, or some paths or something like that. I'm not gonna do a whole lot of diamond, simply because I think it would be really weird to flaunt my wealth, and also I don't have a whole lot of diamonds, so I'm actually not nearly as wealthy as I thought. So yes, folks, I might battle on a bit. I'm extremely tired. Yeah, I did one point. I went and cleaned up all these. I don't think I have anything with dead. Oh, I do. Yes. Eventually I'll point. So let's go collect up some more. And then yeah, I have more than enough gold to do what I want to do, so I'll continue to use Silk Touch on it, and then I can just lay a bunch of them out and just whack it with the forge. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. Gold ore doesn't matter. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'll still use my fortune pick because I don't have a normal pick. I don't think I do, anyways. So. Yeah, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be on. I am falling asleep, but I do need to go eat. Probably a very simple supper tonight. I am cooking my own supper tonight. It's Tuesday night, so it's basically every person for themselves. Simply because Mom is got darts tonight, and rightfully so, she doesn't cook. Now, occasionally she will do it just to volunteer, just for the hell of it, but we don't expect her to cook on dart night. She also has dart nights with my brother on Thursdays, but she usually cooks something then. And that dart nights are usually a bit later in the evenings, about an hour's 45-minute difference. But believe it or not, it makes a hell of a difference when you're trying to cook and that. So yeah, I'll probably just have a toasted tomato sandwich tonight. Now the question becomes, how far do I really want to go? Do I only want to go this far? I'm at 57 height. So anyways, I'm looking forward to the weekend. I know most people are, but I'm looking forward because the Chinese Grand... Oh. No. Looking forward to the Chinese Grand Prix, which should be interesting. I feel bad for Clerk from the last race. He had it in the bag, but engine blew up. Well, part gave in. Apparently, the engine didn't blow up because they're actually going to be using the same engine in the upcoming race. So apparently, it was a part that controlled one of the cylinders. I'm sure I'll hear all about that in the pre-race. Festivities. Yeah, I'm going to want to take it down to this level and then build it back up with one block of coral. Yeah. And it really doesn't bother me what, in this case, it doesn't bother me what block is on top, essentially because it's all going to be covered anyways. So, you know what? Let's head out of here. And there's enough of this. We got some more work done here, so. I don't like floaties. So yeah. So what else do I need to do? Empty my inventory. A good start. To do that. I'll knock that tree. So don't be surprised when next time I'm showing you guys around that tree is gone. I just don't see the point in having it. I'm pretty sure I'll record Bill working on my tree, so I won't do that off camera. But what I probably end up doing off camera is knocking the crap out of all that. So, yes. Then I gotta start figuring out how I'm gonna start detailing the inside. Dirt, granite, I'll put that in there. Diorite. Oh, I see. Look at that. Sand, gravel, diorite, terracotta. Yes, this one. Then we get 2 miscellaneous, which is now what I want before I get out. Let's put this away. The one I want, that's my food. I really need to find a better place to put podzo, but anyways. Ice. Actually, I'm gonna drop my ice plant right over here. What I want. Oh, I thought I had more ice. Oh, I do have more ice than that. I just don't have it. And when we were out in our travels, it came by a snow biome with a bunch of 1 block thick lakes of ice, which made it really simple for harvesting. Shoot. This is when I need to take a break. Now, I'm probably going to be overdoing this. I already know that. Really, it's not that big a deal. And yes, I know I can do yeah, I can do every second one. Let's do every one for here, and then we'll do every second one. You're gonna allow me to go forward? Yeah. I can't be bothered. And at some point I'll come by and put torches or something on, probably torches. Like I said, there's probably a bit of an overkill, but all right. And I do have some torches. Yeah, I like the road a lot better. Yes, I do. Anyways, hopefully I got the adjustments done on a whole lot better and on my audio. See how that goes. This is the one I want. That block might be a problem. Torches just speeds things up. You don't necessarily need torches on every single one. I just like to do it out of habit and just makes things go quicker. And torches are cheap. So yeah, let's just see if that actually it's probably gonna run into a problem here. And yes, folks, I very well believe that I might have this is massive overkill, but that doesn't really bother me a whole lot. And the one that was looks like the one I was concerned about is a non-issue. So, yeah. So it's going to smooth out all that water. Let's go take a look what's going on over here. Right there. That, folks, is a drown trying to kill me with a trident. slowly getting there. Anyways, that's where we're at. Looks like all these ones have been taken care of. I'll get all my water back. So it's a little bit easier than dealing with edges and water buckets, and now you can do every second one. I can go around with a water bucket later and maybe, like, I think that's going to do everything I want. So what I'm going to do is, do I have anything? I just have garbage. Pick this up. Anyways, folks, like I said, don't be surprised when that's gone. I'll probably replace some of the red, redesign that, which, by the way, folks, is a little bit, it's easy, but it's a little bit more time consuming because, as you can see, I have water blocks at that level to keep that coral alive. So I just kind of have to re-expand it, use some water, re-expand it, probably fill in some holes. Really no biggie at the end of the day. I wish I could do coral stairs, but anyways. So yeah, that's coming along. That's coming along, and yeah, things kind of quiet down on the realm last few days. Be expected. I'm sure things will be picking up, but let me get into where I need to be, where it's safe. I'm really looking forward to that being done. So yeah, really don't want to wreck the skylight. Oh yes, and by the way, this is another addition. I put the columns, the coral columns there. So that I did. But anyways, thank you everyone for joining me, and hope to see you again soon. Bye.